Hi, all. I wanted to share with you a thought. Lately, I've been reading the Sermon on the Mount quite a few times, and there's a verse that has really been stuck in my head, living rent free, as it were. It is Luke 6:30. Now, what it basically says is Jesus is saying, if a person asks something of you, you should give it to them. And if someone takes something from you, you should not go and ask for it back. And I've been really thinking, is this how I should live? If, like, a random homeless guy on the streets asks me for all my money, should I just give it? You know, if someone steals my shoes, should I just let them take it? I've really been struggling with this because if I read the verse, then that's what it says. It's pretty clear. Though, of course, Jesus has also been known to talk in parables or other sayings that are kind of hard to understand. I've been researching this. I've been looking at YouTube videos. I've been asking this question on Reddit. You know, like, how do you interpret this verse? And basically, the answer that I come to a lot is, well, it's not supposed to be taken, completely literally. You should not just give everyone, like, to anything, It's more about the spirit of generosity. And I get that. And on the other hand, I'm like, what would Jesus have agreed, though? Would Jesus have agreed? Is that really the way he intended it? Because if I think about it, and I don't know the answer to this question, but let's say someone, let's take the hypothetical homeless guy. If that homeless guy were to ask Jesus, like, can you give me your sandals, your robe? Knowing Jesus the way we do, would he have done that? Would he have just given those things? And I'm not claiming I know the answer to this, but I would think he would. So I'm wondering if our common interpretation of that scripture is correct, because Jesus, as far as I can gather, is by far the prophet in all of scripture that asks far and above the most of us. Not only is it wrong to commit adultery, it's wrong to look at someone with lust. Not only is it wrong to murder, it's wrong to think bad thoughts about someone, So with these extremities in mind, as well as the fact that Jesus quite literally gave everything he had in order to save all of us, isn't the most plain understanding of Luke 6:30 probably the most accurate one? Like, wouldn't this be exactly the kind of people that Jesus wants us to be? Not the type of people the kind of standard that we hold as realistic, but the standard that is deserving of paradise, And of course, we can't do that by ourselves. We know this, We've read scripture, we've read the Old Testament, we've lived lives. But yeah, might this be the kind of heart that Jesus ultimately wants to give us? I don't know. I'm not saying I have the answer, but I'd like to hear your response. Also, if you like this video, please drop a like, drop a comment. I love a good discussion. So thank you for listening.